Today I'm going to walk the Marina Trail at Lake Taylorville in Taylorville, Illinois. I didn't know this trail was here. It says it's a 1.1 mile easy trail. It's right behind the tent camping. Looking around, there's a lot of different offshoots. It's a loop. Should be an easy walk. You know, if anybody's from Illinois, you know there's not a whole lot of terrain change, especially in this part. So I know it goes down towards the river maybe, but I'll do some walking and let you guys know. I imagine this is probably the biggest hill of the entire thing. Coming down from the tent camping down to the bottoms here. I think I'm still on the trail. It's so wide open down here, kind of hard to tell. I may have lost it. I did find a bunch of bur oaks. This one here actually has the acorn still in it. If you guys watched my sandcrest video, you'll see I find some, and I wasn't sure if they were overcups or burr. My little sea cap says burr, so they're all over the ground here. The path is really mowed well. There are some spots where I was confused. That's just me, because it was a spot where everything was down and I kind of lost the trail for a second, but it's not like you could get lost back here. I was going to say the path is pretty clear, but then I walk up on this, which isn't much, but you can see probably in the video, everything's pretty cleared out. It's mowed down. It's not really marked, but that's not a huge deal. I did have one spot where I kind of wasn't sure which way to go, only because there was no grass, probably somewhere where it had been flooded out. Not a lot of vegetation. But the rest of it is mowed down really well, cleared out. Pretty nice. I think I've only seen one tree stand, so be aware of that if you come out during deer season. There might be somebody sitting out here hunting. I normally try to avoid that just so I don't screw somebody's hunt up. But I'm going to keep going here. I think this is the main trail here, but these are the things I'm talking about. They've got some cutouts every once in a while. I'm gonna walk up this one. I don't know if it loops around. I saw a tree stand back here, so of course nobody in it, but these are the spots that I got kind of turned around in. Wasn't sure because it cuts through there, goes back here. That's the way I came from. So yeah, I need to get some walking done anyway, so I'm gonna head this way. think what those cutoffs were, like there's a down tree and this is the main part of the trail. So instead of cutting the tree out, looks like they just drove their mulcher around up that way and back, as opposed to clearing that out, which is fine. It adds a little bit more to the trail. So looks like we're coming up to a clearing here. This might be the road. I really don't know. When you come up out of the bottoms, you come to a clearing. There's the burn pile off there in the distance. That's the road to go to the marina. But you're gonna turn left, basically just stay along the timber line, and then the trail pops back into the timber here. So just in case you get confused, that's where it goes. I'll be on somebody's camera today. There's their tree stand. That's probably about the 5th or 6th tree stand I've seen in this little 1 mile loop. Always somebody watching you. Well, that concludes our trip, I think. It's only, like I said, 1.1 miles. Yeah, it's not a bad little trail. Like I said, it's right now, this time of year, it's wide open. I assume they keep it mowed. But there are a couple of cut throughs. I took all but one, I think. It's not like you're gonna get lost back here. Highways on one side of you and the lakes on the other, so no matter which way you go, you'll run into something. It's not like this is Montana. So not a bad little trail. A lot of old trees. So if you live in the area, come out and go for a walk. I just parked here in this parking lot, and then right across from it, in between those two trees, this one and this one, is where the trail starts. Lake office and marina are over there, and there's the lake.